Welcome, I'm Nick Shaver with TorchPrep. I'm here tackling question number 37 on test number 3. Now, I'm going to give you a minute, pause, read over the question before we tackle it. Okay, now that you're reading it, you're seeing and the answer choices, some signs, all this stuff. You're like, wait a second, trigonometry? So if you're completely lost in trigonometry, okay, skip this, move on. But, I mean, if you understand what SOHCAHTOA means, you can solve this. You can tackle this problem and you can get it right. So don't stress just because you see that it's a trigonometry question. This is all you need to know to solve this question. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into our word problem strategy 1, 2, 3 and find out what this ACT is trying to ask us. So if we read, after you read the problem, you see that it wants the distance from here, the ground, to the bottom of the balloon. So you need this distance. So we know the hypotenuse, we know this angle, but we don't know this distance yet. So the way I would approach this, since they gave us this angle, using this angle, let's label everything else using our SOHCAHTOA. So we have our hypotenuse, this will always be our hypotenuse. And then we have our opposites over here, and we have our adjacent. Now, do we care about the adjacent right here? No, we don't really care about the lateral distance. No, we don't care. About the tether line, no. Do we care about we care about this. This is what we're trying to find. We're trying to find the opposite side to this degree, 72 degrees. This is the distance we're looking for. So when we go in to solve it, looking at our SOHCAHTOA, which of these helps us find, using O and H, where we can find out this distance between the ground to the balloon, because we really are interested in the distance. We really want to know. It's really interesting to us. So you can see that this could help out SOHCAHTOA. So that means sine of 72 is equal to, sine of 72 is equal to the opposite, which is what we're looking for, over the hypotenuse, which we know is 144 feet. And you look at your answer choices and you say, oh, dang it, none of those look like this. All right, well, let's just take it one step further. If we want to solve for our O, for our opposite, what do we need to do to both sides of the equations? Multiply by 144, exactly. And then when you multiply both sides by 144, this crosses out, and then you have 144 times the sine of 72 is equal to opposite. Now looking at that, boom, that looks very similar to answer choice letter E. And you, look at this. Was that hard trigonometry? No. Then you have to even know what the sine of 72 is. You need to plug it in. You need to know just SOHCAHTOA. That's all you need to know for this question. So good news. Even though it's trigonometry, it's a real simple trigonometry question that you can get right. Good work.